Go.
I forgot how we do this.
Hi, I'm Cheryl.
Hi, everyone. I'm Kate. Shut up, Cheryl.
And together we are
Pickle Stitches. We gotta do that again. That was
No, we're leaving it. We're leaving it alone. You know why? Because we ain't professional and it's okay.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, so the heat has officially gotten us.
Oh, you talk about your... I don't have the heat, so I'm fine.
Okay,
I'm just normally like this.
Oh my gosh. Yes, I woke up this morning to the sweet, sweet sound of thunder and lightning, and I couldn't have been happier. And it's dropped like 20 degrees, so it's lovely. But anyways, good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Welcome to our channel about cross-stitch. We will talk about cross-stitch.
Promise.
Promise.
Let me get a sip of coffee.
We have our giveaway winners.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you know what? Can we start with the giveaway winners? I always hate it when they Flosstubes make you wait till the end.
Because we've kind of done that once ourselves. So yes, let's do it differently this time. Winners, all the winners.
Let's do all the winners right off the bat.
Absolutely. For our giveaway last week, or I should say our last Flosstube, was the celebration of our first anniversary of doing this. So we had a couple of things to give away. So, and Kate was in charge of the spinning. So let's get to it.
The spinning wheel. So I can't show you the spins because I had to do them really fast because I forgot I put the decision wheels on my phone and I don't have it on my iPad. So here are the screenshots of the winner.
Okay.
So the linen, which Cheryl was giving away.
Yes, ma'am.
Is Terri Mucitelli.
Terri, that name sounds very familiar.
I think she won one of the last giveaways.
Yes, I think she did.
Please reach out to us, because God knows we did not keep your address.
I might have, I might not have. But yeah, if you want to send us a email to Fickle Stitches, oh my gosh. I'll have it in the description below.
This is going to be a great one, folks. We're doing so good.
Oh, yes. Okay.
All right. So I was giving away the Raccoon pattern from Cottage Garden Samplings because I had finished it. And Sean in Arizona won.
Nice. Congratulations, Sean in Arizona.
Congratulations. You were giving away something that we called the roll.
Yes, the Cottage Gardener spring sewing roll thing. Yes. A kit.
All right. Kit. And SusanJefferies won that.
SusanJefferies, congratulations.
Congratulations. You're the next winner.
Yes, that's right.
No, let's not get copyright infringement.
Oh, yeah, sorry. That's not the official song. That was me making things up again.
Okay. And the last one I gave away was the Ossuary at Twilight, which I had just finished. And Suzyqntx in Texas won. Suzy, you won from us before.
Let me just say, you two need to toddle on off and get yourself a Mega Million lottery ticket. You guys have the luck.
I think that's the equivalent from winning from us twice is going to get you anything.
I live in hope.
Okay.
Delusion, people. Delusion. 1000%. Email address.
Congratulations to our winners. Thank everyone for playing along.
Yes.
We periodically do have some giveaways. We'll pull some stuff out next month, probably. Probably for my birthday. I'll have a birthday giveaway.
Your birthday. We're like this close to 500 subscribers. So maybe when we go over that hump, who knows? We'll figure it out.
I'm not gonna hold my breath. I'm not delusional.
Meanwhile, in Oklahoma.
thank you again to all of the new subscribers. We appreciate you coming and checking us out.
Absolutely.
We have definitely felt the love. I'm going to give another shout out to Pam and Steph from Just Keep Stitching. Thank you for shouting us out a couple weeks ago. And Pam for mentioning me the last video and bringing everyone's attention to Crab Shack Stitchery.
No.
Yes. Because now we don't have any project bags that we can buy. The secret is out.
Dang it. Oh, we do love Crab Shack Stitchery. They make bags that are oversized, like over the typical size,
Yes.
and they're very affordable. And I find she focuses a lot on like vintagey pattern or like fabric, or I mean,
Yeah.
not as more modern. But they're all so well done. You and I both have quite a few of them.
Yes,
and
we do.
And they fit a lot of stuff in them. So it's a nice...
I'm really happy for them. I'm really
Absolutely.
happy that they're going to get the business because they really are a good company.
Yeah. Her customer service is fantastic. So
Yes.
while we are, we're like, ugh, because now we have to fight for more Cab Shack. We are really glad because they are a great company.
Yes.
So there you go. What was something just went through my brain and now I forget. Well, it's not that important. All right, what's next?
We just wanted to say happy second anniversary to our friends X's and Hoes
X's and Hoes.
because they had their second Flosstiversary and they filmed a video and it was a lot of fun.
Yes.
And I can't wait to see you girls in October at Sweater Weather.
Awesome.
And hopefully
Yes.
see you girls at Steel City Stitchers in April next year.
I
paid my invoice.
I'm
Cheryl's
waiting
on the wait list.
I'm hoping so because I didn't get any sort of notification of anything. So crossing fingers. We'll see. That'll
We
be
don't
awesome.
have to pay the invoice until the 13th.
Okay. So I've got a little ways to wait then. Okay, fine.
Yeah, before
Well,
they start.
Well, when I sent in the form, I didn't get like hey, we've received your blah, blah, blah. So I'm hoping that I did the right thing and that I'm on the list and we'll see if I make it or not.
Yes.
Hopefully. We'll see. But that's okay. Just making a note to myself, sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, thanks.
Well, I have let everybody down. I have no finishes. I have no starts.
Well, that's it. You're fired, and I'm now doing this by myself.
Peace.
Peace
Everybody
out.
have fun.
No. Dear no, because okay. Well, if we're going to do starts, I'm going to tell you right now, it's been the last couple of weeks have been a little rough in the stitching area. All right, so I was only able to get one start done this week. I had a lot of comfort stitching in my queue, but the one that I did start was the next one in the Hometown Holiday Series by Little House Needleworks, number 17, which is the clocks. Clockety clocks.
Yay.
Every time I pick a new one up, some of the details that they do in this, it's like you overlook it. I can see the cat out of my corner of my eye. There are details that I overlook, like all the cardinals in every single one of these designs. But anyways, I just think the top of this is ingenious. And this is number 17. She just released the next one, so I think we're up to 23 or 24 now. Anyways, so this is how far I was able to get done. Whoops. Here, let's do it this way. The clock on the top.
Cute.
Which is not, it's roof, but not roof.
Yes.
Super excited about this too. But the detail on that is so cute. So cute. It reminds me of the mantle clock my grandparents had on their fireplace.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, so that is my one start. I'm stitching all of these on 40 count lamb's wool linen. And yeah, one thread, one strand over 2 threads. And yeah, so I'm getting close to being caught up to where the releases are. So that's a yay. So there you go. So that's my only start for this episode.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Me?
Yeah. Definitely.
All right. Whips. I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 10 whips. So
Okay.
the first one is Rhiannon, which is my Heaven and Earth design, artwork by Jessica Galbraith. It's on 25 count white even weave, and I only put in 381 stitches. I kind of fell off the wagon with my full coverage early morning stitching. And there's a reason for that.
Mm-hmm.
I used to get up very early with our very old dog, and since the dog has passed now, I don't have a reason to get up.
Understood.
And I don't feel like stitching when I do. So
Right.
I'll come back to that at some point. I promise by September I'll pick it back up. But it's okay to take a break.
Absolutely.
So, hi. Go on, get up.
Would you like to introduce your kitty cat for those who have not met them yet?
This is Katniss.
And there
She's
goes
just
Katniss.
using me as a jungle gym right now. All right, so I had a lot of comfort stitching as well.
Mm-hmm.
This next whip is Sleeping Beauty from DoNaStitch. I'm doing it on 16 count antique white, and I put 4,023 stitches in this, and
Love
here's where
this.
we're at.
I have a particular bias to this particular project, and I'm so excited. It's getting close to being done.
So
Love it.
that bottom is where I've been focused. I finished a page, and then I finished all the outline on that page, and then there's half a page after that. I smell a finish.
Mm.
All right, get off there, cat. Move. Good Lord. Also in line with my comfort stitching was Orca from Carolyn Manning.
Mm-hmm.
This is done on 16 count Easy Guide fabric. I would not do it on Easy Guide again. This is my first foray with Easy Guide. I only put 553 stitches in, but all the diamonds on that page are done.
Yes.
And I did a little bit of the fill-in, but not much. And I'm just gonna charge back and fill it in.
Mm-hmm.
So that leaves one more full page, and then there are 3 itty-bitty pages at the bottom. So maybe a finish this year?
Maybe. It's motoring right
Maybe.
along.
Maybe. This next piece was a category, which I don't remember what the category was from last month. Hang on. What did I say? Last month. Oh, the category was pattern release in 2022, 2023.
Mm-hmm.
And this is Wonders of the Night Sky Stitch Along from Climbing Goat Designs on Etsy. And I have put 761 stitches into this, and it has reached its goal for the year.
So nice. I love the planet in the middle.
Yes, I did some of the bottom. I did all this over here, and then I filled in this part, and then the planet.
Yeah, so
That
nice.
planet is so good.
It is.
It is. So I'm not going to say this is done for the year because we'll talk about something in plans.
Mm-hmm.
But I got that the light box. I got the light box, and my God, has that made a difference.
Yeah, I bet it does.
I actually almost didn't even really mind stitching on the black this time. I'm like, I could actually do this project. So hopefully I will pull that back out. I'm getting a little inspired on it because I really love how it looks, and I just stalled on it, which happens. The next whip I have is Treasure Island Stitch Along
Mm-hmm.
from Owl Forest Embroidery. This is done on a 16 count sand dollar from Be Stitch Me using the Owl Forest threads. 1,241 stitches. Here's where I'm at.
Ooh.
Now the last part released yesterday, and it is this gigantic ship in here.
Yes.
It's beautiful,
Yes.
and I'll get there.
I'm liking the color palette of this one. It's really nice.
Yeah, I do like it. It's
Yeah.
fun. I like Owl Forest. Owl Forest can be comfort stitching to me very easily.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right. This next one I don't have a stitch count on, and you'll understand why. This is not comfort stitching. This is my Mythical Creature Stitch Along by Paine Free Crafts. This is stitched on 16 count Wren from Picture This Plus, and I started back stitching the X. I got a wing and a half done.
Yeah, you did. It looks great.
Yeah. So for those new here, I divided this pattern. What I had left, I had 6 letters left. I divided the 1 month I do the cross stitch, 1 month I do the back stitch, because it was the only way I was going to get this thing done, because it's all fractional everything. And I did it on Ada, because that's what I stitch on, and I didn't think about it. But for those people who are new, here is the top.
So good.
And I can't do it. I have to.
Almost, though.
My arms aren't long enough. Here is the bottom.
Yes.
And it's XYZ, people.
So close.
And yet so far away. Anyway, so I've had 1 session with the back stitching so far this month. I'll get there. I always do. I always complain, people, but I get there. Not gonna lie, I complain about that one all the time. Okay. Now we are sliding into the fun portion. So I am doing Arbitrary August, and I
Yes.
have a wheel with all of my whips that need to meet their goal, their yearly goal.
Mm-hmm.
And most of my projects have a 1,000 stitch goal for the year.
Right.
I have in the 50s for whips.
Right.
54, 57, I don't remember what it is. 51. I did a whole bunch of finishes. I don't know. I don't know where I'm at. Anyway,
Stay
1,000
tuned.
stitches.
Stay tuned for our whip parade in December.
Yeah. But some of them, the early projects, the projects that were a certain year and under, got 5,000 stitch goals. So I still have a couple of those hanging on.
Mm-hmm.
So I put everything on a wheel, and August 1st at midnight, 12:01, I spun my wheel and got Slytherin Sweater
Okay.
for like 480. Sweater by Mandarinx. It's on 16 count charcoal gray. And
Nice.
I put in 510 stitches, and I got it to its over 1,000 stitch goal. So I worked at the bottom with the beakers and the bottom of the sweater and the Bunsen burner. I can tell I'm getting old because I'm like, I don't think you'd want your oh, what is that thing? Scarf. I don't think I'd want your scarf near an open flame draping around. I'm just like, this is a fire hazard. I'm like, okay.
That's funny.
Odd things you think about.
Uh-huh.
So I can't spin the wheel until I finish the goal.
Okay.
That's the thing. Some people are doing arbitrary August where they spin the wheel every day. My goal is to just get them off the wheel. So,
Gotcha. Yes.
So when I finished that, I spun the wheel again, and I got Moon Phases Bell Pull by Tiny Modernist on 16 count chalkboard black. And I spent a lot of time with black.
Yeah, you did.
And I put 601 stitches in on this.
Nice. It looks really good.
It does. Shannon is working on hers right now because she spun it, and she's just like, so much black.
Yes.
Because we started at in the same end. But it'll be good. It'll be good when it's over.
Absolutely.
All right. My third spin of the wheel brought me Ascent of the Moth Queen by Bella Filipina. This is stitched on a 16 count Fortnite fabrics that I cannot remember the name of. And I put 639 stitches in, which was more than I needed, because I fell in love with her again.
Nice.
And I didn't want to stop stitching her.
Right.
Which is what I hoped would happen.
Mm-hmm.
Because these last projects are the ones that I haven't really touched this year.
Right.
Because I'm just like, I don't want to stitch them. Now they're making me stitch them. No one's making me. I'm making me. But, I fell in love with her again. And I'm like, I really don't want to put her down, but...
the fabric is chef's kiss. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that was a good fabric.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and my last whip that I just finished the goal on last night was this spin was Midnight at Raven Manor by Whistle Stop Stitcher Designs. This is on 16 count pink chocolate from Be Stitch Me. And I hadn't touched this at all. I needed the full 1,000 stitches. So.
Ooh.
Here's where I got to.
Excuse me. Oh, wow, nice.
And I put 1,115 stitches in on her because I wanted to finish the damn gate.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So mostly called for. They wanted bunny honey for these flowers, and I didn't want taupe flowers, so I changed them to 3865.
Yeah.
Can you see the little ghost poking out from behind the tree?
Yes. I love it.
I did too. So some of they wanted the ghost, all the stuff that was white, they wanted bunny honey, and there's a ghost and a skeleton, and I'm like, nope. And those flowers, I changed to the 3865. Like other things in the past, some of the tombstones and there's a gravel path. Those can be in bunny honey, and I didn't have something else, and I subbed in 3371, which is fine.
Absolutely.
That's all fine.
It's all fine. Everything's fine.
So it was a light 2 weeks, it was 9,824 stitches.
Oh my goodness.
I know, I'm fired.
Again.
What about your whips?
Okay, well, let me see. What stitching I was able to get done. I focused on 3 whips. The first one was a recent start, which is Reflections of Canada by Ink Circles. I'm using 40 count Verdal, one of a kind fabric by Be Stitch Me, using Planet Earth Fiber Silk called Fury. And this is how far I was able to get. When I first showed this, I had the maple leaf in the corner done, and I was able to start working in on the hockey sticks in the corner.
It's a good color.
Yeah. When I went in, I wanted this whip and the next one I'm going to show you, I wanted them to be on the same fabric and from using colors that complemented each other. And when I was in the store, this particular red silk kind of jumped out at me, and then I went and found its mate within the same company. So there you go. So that was the first one where I was able to get done. When I start a new project, I tend to use the parameters through the No New Starts Whip Warriors group, where it's 2 hours of stitching or 200 stitches for it to be considered a start. So I was just getting them to this point so I could move on to my next starts. So then the other one I was working on, the companion, is Flag Day by Ink Circles. I'm using the same fabric, which is the 40 count Verdal, one of a kind by Be Stitch Me, and I'm using the blue called Pond. And this is where I was able to get, this is 200 stitches. So I was able to get the eagle almost done in the corner. Am I holding this the right way?
No.
I am not. There we go.
It's just, you know what? You're fine, because it's the same motif in all 4 corners.
Absolutely. But there you go. Okay, so that's what I was able to get done. This is 200 stitches. And the eagle is missing a claw and a little bit of his wing. But the combination of the Planet Earth Fiber Silk and the 40 count Verdal has been lovely. It stitches very, very nicely. So I'm very pleased with that. So those 2 are now, I can now move them off of my plate and go in there. The one whip that received the most of my love this last couple of weeks was one that I turn to when I need, comfort stitching is the best way to explain it. And it is Temperature Quilt by Stitching Mommy. I am doing the light background version, and I'm charting temperatures from my birthday in October of 2022 to my birthday in October of 2023. So with the amount of time that I spent on it from last time, there it is, okay. I have a live needle in this, so I'm trying to be kind of careful. I'm gonna put this over like this. I have something to grab. There we go, okay. Alrighty then.
Wow.
Okay, so I was able to get, I can't remember where I left off from last one. I was definitely able to get these last 2, so I'm all caught up, and I'm now starting June, July, all caught up. I've got all of this section caught up. That is now all done, except
Yay.
for down along the bottom, which I will fill in when I get close to that. But now I have started, as you can see, sorry, it's slipping. There. Okay, so now you can see I've started up June, July, and August. And do you see that really nice angry red? Oh, there we
Yes.
go. The angry red is any temperature over 100. There's going to be a long row of those. So as you can see, I'm booting it right along. And it's turning out really... Now I'm getting into the different... there was a lot of blue and purple. So I'm now getting into some other colors in this range. And so it's kind of nice. So I was able to get quite a bit done, actually, which makes me happy. I can typically, in an hour, I can typically get like a square with the two triangles. I can typically get 4 to 5 done in an hour, and it just goes very nicely. So that's what I worked on as far as my whips were concerned. Here we go.
Okay.
Yes.
Haul or plans?
Does not matter. Flip a coin.
Plans. Let's do plans.
Go ahead.
All right. So I'm going to keep going with arbitrary August. I forgot to mention that Ascent of the Moth Queen also was one of my WIPGO calls, was a Bella Filipina.
Nice.
And I put over 500 stitches in that, so that WIPGO is done.
Nice.
I think the other WIPGO for the month is My Choice, which is funny.
Right?
So you could pretty much say that that's done.
You didn't give me an extra square? What?
No, you got 2 squares.
I know. Because you know what I would have picked.
Yeah, yes, I do. I'm going to continue with arbitrary August.
Nice.
So I spun the wheel last night after I finished my goal on Midnight at Raven Manor, and
Right.
I pulled up Midnight Hunting, which is my dragon.
Yay!
So it says I need 511 stitches in on it to get to its 5,000 stitch goal.
Wow.
But honestly, I'm going to just finish the crosses in this thing because I'm so close.
I'm excited. That's a good one. That'll look...
It is.
Oh, I can't wait.
So I'm not up for the back stitching yet. But
No. But to
But
get
I
all the
finished the
crosses done
crosses.
on that, that'd be amazing. Nice.
I'm super excited. I actually was excited when I spun it, and I was like, okay, that's the good feeling. I like this feeling, not the oh crap, I don't want to stitch this.
Right. Absolutely. That's cool. Well, I've noticed that since you've done the arbitrary wheel, I mean, it's been going pretty quick. I don't know if it was just the luck of the spin where you've gotten ones
It was
that
the
have...
luck of the spin, because honestly,
Yeah.
I could have pulled up the one that needs 3,700 stitches, and I
True.
would still be stitching on that maybe. So
True. Yeah.
yeah.
It's all kind of luck of the draw, but to have those off of your pile, that's kind of... Have you figured out how many of your whips you have met that goal on?
So I couldn't tell you how many whips I have, Cheryl.
Oh,
so
yeah, that's right. Take that back.
don't ask math questions.
I know, I'm sorry. Well, I mean, you've been able to take off, 4 now? Of the... Yeah, so that's pretty good. And we're in
I
August.
think I had over 20 on my wheel, so...
That's really good. That's really good. Okay, well, there you go. So that's your plan.
Most of them need... I mean, I got, the least amounts first.
Mm-hmm.
Because honestly, most of them need 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 or 3 need the
It's a big mammoth.
thousands.
Mm-hmm. Right, exactly. Gotcha. Okay. Well, that sounds like a good plan. My plans are just keep on going with my birthday start along challenge. I'm hoping to get 2 regular size and 1 small started this weekend. Because I really do. I'm starting to get behind. So for various reasons, but so that's the plan, just to keep on going. And for WhipGo, like I said in a couple episodes ago, that I have decided that I'm not going to worry about my WhipGo goals until after the start-a-thon along a ding-dong is over with.
Payback, I see. Payback. Thanks, Cheryl.
You're welcome. Yeah, so the ones that came up this month were work on a whip that is nothing like that I had before my birthday starts. So that's fine. And then one was one of my Instagram chat groups got to vote. And so the one that they picked, it seemed to be overwhelming favorite, was the Mysterious Adventure Project. The Mysterious Adventure Project by Ink Circles. It's basically a choose your own adventure map. You use tabletop D&D gaming dice at certain critical parts, making decisions on what goes on your map and stuff like that. So I'm at the part now where all of the border is done, the boundaries are done, and now I'm just putting in little motifs. And so I've got some time to put on that. And so that's, but I'm not gonna, again, I figured out what I'm gonna do for them. I'm just not going to worry about them until the end of the year. So yeah, that's basically where I'm at. That was it for plans. It's not very, yeah, there you go. That's it, plans.
That's it.
Yeah, yep, definitely. So,
All right.
Okay.
It's time for a little musical interlude.
I want to thank our subscribers that agree with me that, it's all musical genius. Thank you. Thank you for humoring me. So, today's song is part 3 of the Great American Trilogy. And I thought about this, that I'll probably take a break from creating new ones. I think I'm going to land on a shorter one to introduce this segment for now, unless someone gets some ideas or song choices. But yeah, so this is the last long form. So whenever you are ready.
I am ready.
Okay. Okay. Oh, Wegman's bag. All my stitchy stuff makes the bottom sag. Bunch of charts and threads and project bags. I love to fill my Wegman's bag. Why I have to buy all the things I do not need. But I don't regret a thing, so leave me be. Oh, Wegman's bag. There we go.
I think that one was my favorite one of all.
Yes. I know. Yeah, I kind of gravitate towards that one too.
That was a good one.
There you go. All right, Kate, go for it.
Well, my Wegman's bag is very light.
Mine as well.
Not that I didn't do retail shopping after Jake. I did retail shopping. I just
Yes.
haven't gotten the crap yet.
There you go. The
So,
purchases were made, not yet received.
all right, I bought some more magnets.
I love those. I love the colors. Cheerful.
And then I got my fabric of the month from Garan Stitchery. I got hog bristle from Fox and Rabbit, 16 count. And I got Prairie Land from Atomic Ranch Fabric, 16 count. And I'm saying them both together because...
Oh my. Oh, let me switch it so we can see it. Oh my.
there is a difference. Prairie Land is lighter. But I pulled out my thing and I went, huh? I got the same thing? There's a difference.
Slightly, yeah. Yeah, one's a little lighter.
Yeah. There. I'd say I'm excited, but they're good neutrals. I just was feeling more color than neutrals right now. That's it. That's all. My boyfriend's bag is empty.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay. All right. So, where am I? Let's get...
I don't know where you are. You're not on the screen.
I'm putting my phone over here because they're driving me crazy. Okay, hi. So my Wegmans bag is pretty teeny weeny too. I did, while I was gone, I realized that my new issue of the punch needle and primitive stitching magazine for summer came out. So I downloaded that, and of course I didn't print it off this morning. Sometimes the cross stitch patterns are a little hit and miss for me in this magazine, and they're usually in the summer edition. They're not my huge favorite. I did find a couple, but there were a couple more that I was more interested that I could turn into rug hooking. Because, I have other things to do. But yeah, so, and what I also love about that particular magazine is a lot of the designs are super creative with their finishing ideas. And I tend to get a lot of more finishing ideas of thinking outside the box than just framing something. So that was kind of cool. So there was a couple ideas in there I was like interested in, which is nice. Oh, and Stitching Cabin, the Autumn Band Sampler Sal, the very last piece of it dropped this month.
Oh, that reminds me. I have to go back to plans, but keep going with your haul.
So I received that, didn't print it off, sorry. So the one thing I can show you is I got my fabric of the month from Bee Stitch Me. I get the 40 count per doll, and this month's is called, this genuinely made me laugh when I opened it. This is called Lightly Salted, Not Roasted.
Do you want to make it your whole self?
Yes, I will.
So you're just a little bit salty?
Yeah, just a little salty. So it's
Good
it's a very pale tan. It's a nice neutral for sure. Yep. I thought it was there's a tinge of color
to
name. It. Yeah, it's a great name. So there you go. So that's basically what's in my bag today. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, go back to plans. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I skipped plans. I skipped something. All right, so I'm doing Arbitrary August, but I am going to do Sal September, which I don't know if anybody else has come up with. I don't know if I'm the only genius. I don't know. If somebody else came up with it, that's great. I'm going to make a wheel, and I'm going to put every single stitch along I still have going on the wheel. and then I'm going to spin it, and then I have to do one part of that stitch along, and they're not going to come off. They're going to stay on the wheel. And then I'll spin it again and do another part on a stitch along.
Oh, wow.
Because I wrote them down. Well, I can't put that one on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stitch alongs going.
Oh, my goodness.
Most of them are over. But there's only 2 that are still active right now. That is the Storied Steeds from Ingleside Imaginarium and Treasure Island from Owl Forest.
Right.
And I won't put Mythical Creatures on because that's my 12-part
Right.
thing. So, but 9. I have 9 things. So,
Yeah.
I'm going to knock some stitch along pieces out in September.
That's awesome. That'll be great.
Yeah.
It's nice to have, like, you have freedom within the theme, but to have a kind of like a baseline parameter to work with, it helps you make a choice. But there's still that arbitrary part of it where whichever one comes up, you know? It's kind of nice.
And honestly, things like Wonders of the Night Sky, I think it's going to be the frame because I still never finished the frame. That is the first part that comes out. So,
yeah, well, there you go. Yeah, well, that'll be good. That sounds like fun. I think next year, when all I'm going to be doing is whips with an occasional start, I'm going to be kind of doing that idea of having a theme for the month and making my choices through that theme, you know? I think that's a good idea. Helps move some things along, for sure.
yes.
Yeah, very good. Well, I mean, I think that's it. Congratulations again to our winners. We will be posting your names in the description below. And if you could send us your email to the Fickle Stitches Gmail address, which will also be in the description below, we will make sure that we get those things out to you as soon as possible. We hope you enjoy them. And that's about it for me.
I don't have anything else.
Yeah, well, there you go. So, okay. Well, I hope you guys have a great couple of weeks stitching. And we'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Yes, happy stitching.
Happy stitching, everyone. Bye.
Bye.